After a season in Cleveland, announced by the Browns that they are running it back with Rodney McLeod. And then Rodney making some news with his quote tweet saying, beyond grateful to run it back in Cleveland for one last lap. And so now the 12-year veteran and Super Bowl champion, Rodney McLeod, joining us now on Total Access. Rodney, congratulations, man. I looked at that tweet, and we got a farewell tour coming up. Congratulations, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it. This is the last lap. For me, it's been a long career, prosperous one that many didn't anticipate when I started out being undrafted, but I've been able to achieve a lot, and looking forward to just rocking out with my teammates this year, giving it my all, and hopefully ending up where we ultimately want to be, and that's a part of that last dance at the end of this year.
And the 13 seasons becoming a rarity, Rodney, guys being able to make the decision on their own terms, of course, ultimately a rarity. Why did you make the decision to do that last lap in Cleveland?
I made a decision to make this the last lap. Just felt as though last year was left incomplete. I wanted a complete year. I pride myself on availability and being durable. And so for me this year, it's finishing unfinished business, I would say. Felt like I left food on the plate, right? And I'm hungry. And I think I could say the same for a lot of my teammates. We got better this offseason, and we're going to pretty much leave off where we ended last year. We're going to come into the season ready, prepared, and hungry than we were last year to go out and hopefully obtain what we desire.
And one of your teammates, Greg Newsome, as soon as the injury happened, just highlighted all the contributions that you made, how crucial you were to the defense, and the numbers proved that out. The opponent scored 8 more points a game. They got over 60 more yards a game after your injury. What do you think happened to the defense down the stretch, Rodney?
I mean, you can point to a lot of things. Not one man can determine an outcome. And I don't classify myself as that. It's an ultimate team sport. There's just some things that we have to get better at. And, we took a close look at ourselves this offseason and figured out ways for us to get better, which every team has done and is going to do. So it's important that we learn from those lessons and we turn that into strengths of ours going into this season.
And Myles started out the season as a Defensive Player of the Year pace. He was incredible. Had the late shoulder injury. Just how much, from your perspective, did you see Myles playing through towards the end of the year?
Man, Myles is an incredible player, one that we haven't seen. And I'm fortunate enough to be 2 lockers down from him, so I can see it every single day. But he's as much as he's an incredible player on the field, he's an incredible teammate who gives it all, loves the city of Cleveland, and gives everything that he has, every time he lines it up. And that's what you have to. That's what you love most about a player like that, who is as dominant as him, but has a heart to serve and a heart of a champion.
A little unfair feeling, Rodney, looking across the league, seeing fluctuations in the divisions. But in your division, things are consistent year after year, and it just becomes that much more difficult to compete.
I saw something come out saying, we're the best division in the league. And I think there's a lot of truth to that. And honestly, I think we're up for the challenge. You wouldn't want it any other way. Who wants it easy, right? That's my road. That's been my journey. It's earned, not given. And we had to earn our stripes this year. We held that title last year as the best defense. And people are going to expect that from us. And we set a standard for ourselves here in Cleveland. And so we got to hold ourselves to that standard. And that's a challenge for us. But I love the way that the team is constructed this year, thanks to AB. And we have a healthy team. And I think that's going to be the key for us is health is the number one priority.
Looking forward to seeing what you guys can do on the field this year. Let's talk off the field, Rodney, because we got the 4th annual Sneaker Ball coming up, Fashion Meeting Philanthropy. What can we look forward to this year?
Yeah, it's exactly what you explained it to be. It's high fashion, it's sneakers, and it's philanthropy at its finest. A lot of individuals from Philadelphia coming out in support of our foundation, what we've been able to create at Change Our Future. And our mission is kids first. We want to see our kids win in every facet of their lives. So sneaker ball is a way for people to come out to enjoy themselves. We have a sneaker museum that we put on that really tells the story of the sneaker journey. We have a Taste of Philadelphia that features a lot of local chefs. We'll be handing out a Best Chef Award, which is pretty dope this year. But at the end of the day, like I said, all of it goes back into our mission to serve and understanding where we are in a country right now where our youth are at a all-time high when it comes to acts of violence. So for us, it's being able to invest in them, invest in their future, and creating new trends and a pathway to success for them to succeed in life.
Well, continued success on the sneaker ball. Looking forward to that coming up. And Rodney, good luck in season 13 and the last lap of your career. Thanks for joining us on Total Access, man.
Appreciate it.